So let's take a look at a straight punch today in Kung Fu training. It's also known as a Ping Choi, which means facing punch or level punch. Facing because my body's facing you, level because my fist and my knuckles are level with the floor. It's considered one of the power shots of martial art training because it's usually done with your dominant hand back, so you have a lot more space to generate force than you would with your front hand, right? With a chop choi or a jab, you have a lot more space to reach over. And it's also just being your dominant hand back, it means that it's probably a little bit stronger. It's a little bit stronger. And so it's actually one of the first techniques that's often taught, right, for most traditional style or even most martial arts. A cross, Ping Choi, straight punch, reverse punch, it's all pretty much a similar style of punch. So I'm going to break it down for as how I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to start in a guarded position. I'm going to start with a hands up position. There are other ways you can do it, but I'm just going to start assuming that you're in a sparring position. Right, the hands up and shoulders are dropped, right, and rolled onto the balls of the feet and hips tucked under. So good fighting stance, right? Have a lot of force I can generate with my legs here, like this, a lot of spring. I could do it flat foot or on the balls of the feet. I'm going to do it on the balls of the feet. Okay, so from here, the power generation comes from that back leg. See, as I extend that back leg, I'm going to rotate, right? I'm going to rotate on the ball of the foot. And while I rotate, that knee extends, the hip turns, and it propels the shoulder forward, right? So just that motion itself, right? And that motion itself generates that straight punch. Boom. Okay? And that's basically how you're going to throw it off. Some key points is when you're doing that strike here, the levels, the knuckles are level with the floor. So if you turn that pinky knuckle up slightly, it gives you slightly more turn. Okay, there's other ways to do a straight punch. We're just looking at this style right now. All right, so right from here, simply done, boom, right? Launch out and throw your strike. As you throw, you're relaxed. 2/3 of the way through, you tighten the fist and rotate over. The elbow turns up slightly, the shoulder rotates up, right? And you flick your hand. You flick and snap your hand, and that will give you that extra little power there. Okay, you can step into it and throw it, or you can just be stationary and throw it, or you can even step back as if you're retreating from somebody and then throw it, step to the side, boom, however it is. Requires a little bit of space, but it's a beautiful shot. Let's look at the bag. All right, straight punch in the bag. I have my stance here, chin down, good guard. Just going to rotate into that, okay? And that's what it is. You don't even have to put a lot of force into it, just because of the position. Now, if you want to add a little power as you strike, drag your back leg up slightly, because that has the effect of sliding your weight through with that punch. And that'll give you a little bit more force. Okay, so again, looking at it, good guard position, hands down, twisting in, and then back, right? Breathing out, chins down, rotating over, right? Boom, and then back. Okay, or I can step in, strike, and back, or I can step back, strike, and come back. Okay, and those are your different styles of straight punch.